All right, today we're talking episode 10 of the Bad Batch Common Ground.
That's right. Here we are. Another week, another episode. To
Another
get
week episode.
that is week. Yes.
Wasn't the
Uh,
strongest of episodes, but
yeah. And it was kind of like like we've talked about this throughout the show. A lot of filler episodes, right? Um, Kind of side mission. Here it is. So what are they doing today?
yeah, the only thing I can see what they're doing here is that they're trying to kind of test the clones' values, like because they're helping a separatist, right? And that
Yes.
was what they were against.
Yeah.
So, like I get where they're going with it, but the episode itself, like I said, it was kind of like a filler episode.
Yeah.
It was not the most exciting episode, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
and I guess when you're going to do 20 episodes or however many they're doing,
Yeah.
you're going to have those. So
So they rescued had to rescue Senator
obviously,
Singh. Yeah, yeah. So former separatist. And I think the interesting part about this is that the Empire is asserting its dominance over individual worlds. Raxus was the planet, and they're basically saying, "Say what we want you to say. You're part of the Empire, or you're not." And this separatist senator didn't want to comply.
yeah. Well, he stuck to his guns. He stuck to his morals. He didn't believe in what they were doing, and it really was like being forced, and obviously because he was taken off to jail.
Hmm. I find it interesting. You go from one side of the war where you're a separatist fighting against what they think the Galactic Republic is bad, and then all of a sudden the separatists are treated kind of like villains and they're into another tyranny of the Empire. So it's kind of funny how they thought they were fighting for the common good on their thoughts, but we all know who was behind everything, anyways, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, no, the episode was like very political in that way, but and then we had the other side of it where we got to see uh,
Mega, yeah,
Omega's
yeah.
uh, skills, we'll call
Oh
them,
yeah,
come
yeah.
into play with what was the game called again?
I can't remember the name. It's on the
The
hollow
holochess.
table.
The
The hollow
holochess.
chest. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
think
what
it's
it is.
called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
famous by Chewbacca, who liked playing that game, right? So master of the hollow tables, right? Interesting. I talked to some other people, and interesting viewpoint on uh, was still thinking Omega has some Jedi powers, um, and she's very intuitive, and I find that interesting when the intuition is shown in the Star Wars history that it's kind of a Jedi skill set or a Force skill set, right? You're intuitive, you're forward thinking, you're at one step ahead of everybody, right? So I mean, maybe that makes her special. I'm still in some respects leaning towards that.
I see where you're coming from, but
Yeah,
I still disagree.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I still think it's just because Jango Fett and Boba Fett were you know he was also special. But I don't believe he has force powers or force sensitivity. Maybe we'll find out he does, but
yeah,
I mean, just he's a master strategician or whatever you
yeah,
want to call it,
yeah.
and just very intuitive himself.
High
And
skilled. Yeah,
yeah, I just think that he's like basically almost along the lines of a super soldier in a way without being injected with anything.
yeah, not
So
enhanced, right? For
yeah,
sure. Yeah,
so I think that she just gets it from being a clear cut clone of Django.
yeah.
Um, I still don't. I was thinking for the longest time before too that maybe she has
Hmm.
some sort of force sensitivity, but at this point I just don't see it. And they're able to clone her, uh, like we've talked about in the past that
Yeah.
the Emperor has been looking to clone force sensitive people, and there's
Hmm.
always mutations and problems. So I'm assuming there would probably be problems with her. So
Oh yeah, and that could be it. I mean, I think it's an interesting debate. Nevertheless, I mean, it possible? Is it not? I mean,
well, we'll find out.
well, yeah,
I hope anyway.
yeah. But at the ending, we get where Hunter and her are kind of playing for, hey, you're gonna come on every mission now. We're not gonna make you stay at home, kind of deal. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
And
So
they're playing going toe to toe. So I guess it's technically clone versus clone.
yeah,
But he was obviously got more experience. But it was kind of neat to see that and
yeah,
how they're interacting and yeah, it is still very much become a family
yeah.
and a family type show. different take on it. Not what I was expecting from the series, but
No.
yeah, it's been interesting.
Yeah, decent episode, but we're on to the next week, of course, and looking forward to a little bit more. And like I said, don't forget to send us your comments and questions, any theories you guys got going forward.
Yeah, and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. And thanks for joining us here at the Blazing Overture. We will see you in the next video.